Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the Health Universe channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, we're all about helping you live a healthier, more vibrant life, no matter your age. We cover everything from fitness tips to wellness advice, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Today, we're diving into something that's incredibly important for anyone over the age of 60, building muscle. Now, you may be thinking, building muscle after 60? That sounds hard. And you know what? You're absolutely right. It is harder to build muscle as we age. But don't worry, we're going to talk about how to overcome those challenges, how to build muscle 3 times faster, and most importantly, how doing so can transform your life for the better. It's no secret that muscle loss is a huge issue for older adults. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle mass, sarcopenia, it's called. But here's the thing, it's never too late to start. And today, I'm going to share with you a specific method that can accelerate muscle building results for seniors, helping you get faster, better results. So, grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of muscle building after 60 and how you can start seeing results 3 times faster. Why building muscle after 60 is more difficult, but not impossible. Let's start by talking about why building muscle becomes more difficult after the age of 60. It's important to understand the changes happening in your body so you can better address them. When we're young, our bodies are pretty good at building muscle. We're active, we have plenty of growth hormones, and our muscles respond quickly to exercise. However, as we age, a number of factors make muscle building more challenging. Hormonal changes. As we get older, our bodies produce less of the growth hormone and testosterone that help us build and maintain muscle. These hormones are critical for muscle repair and growth, but their levels begin to decline after our 30s, and they continue to decrease as we age. This leads to slower muscle recovery and less efficient muscle building. Sarcopenia. As mentioned earlier, sarcopenia is the natural age-related loss of muscle mass. By the time we hit 60, many of us may have lost up to 30% of our muscle mass. That's significant. And it's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel. Muscle loss can contribute to decreased strength, balance, and mobility, making everyday activities more challenging. Slower metabolism. Your metabolism naturally slows down with age, meaning it takes longer for your body to recover from physical activity. This can make it harder to see results from exercise because your muscles need more time to repair and grow. Reduced protein synthesis. When you're younger, your body is very efficient at turning the protein you eat into muscle. But as you age, your body becomes less efficient at protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle from protein. This means that seniors need to consume more protein to get the same muscle-building benefits. But here's the good news, while building muscle after 60 is more difficult, it's far from impossible. With the right approach, the right methods, techniques, and tools, you can absolutely build muscle 3 times faster than you might think. The method that speeds up muscle building for seniors. So, what's the secret to building muscle faster after 60? The answer is a combination of targeted resistance training and nutritional support, with a focus on protein and creatine supplementation. Let's break it down. 1. Resistance training, the key to muscle preservation and growth. Resistance training, or strength training, is by far the most effective method for building muscle after 60. The reason? It directly stimulates muscle fibers to grow. But here's the trick, you don't need to start lifting heavy weights like a bodybuilder to see results. Light to moderate resistance training is highly effective for seniors. When you perform resistance exercises, such as lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even doing bodyweight exercises like squats and push-ups, you create small tears in your muscle fibers. Your body then repairs these fibers, making them stronger and thicker. The more consistently you do this, the more muscle you'll build. But there's a specific way to accelerate muscle growth. Focus on compound movements, exercises like squats, lunges, deadlifts, and push-ups work multiple muscle groups at once, which helps stimulate more muscle fibers and burn more calories. Progressive overload, this means gradually increasing the intensity of your workouts. You can do this by either adding weight, increasing resistance, or increasing the number of repetitions or sets. This progressive challenge helps your muscles grow faster. Here's the key: 2 to 3 resistance training sessions per week can help you see remarkable improvements in strength and muscle mass. The goal is not to push yourself to failure every time, but to be consistent and slowly increase the challenge. 2. Protein, fueling muscle growth. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build muscle. That's why seniors need to consume more protein than younger adults. But it's not just about eating more protein, it's about getting the right kind of protein and spreading it throughout the day. Here's why protein is so important. Protein repairs muscles. Every time you exercise, you break down muscle fibers. Protein helps repair and rebuild them, making them stronger. Protein increases muscle synthesis. After exercise, your muscles are in need of nutrients to repair. Eating enough protein helps your muscles grow back stronger, making you more resilient and less prone to injury. Protein helps prevent muscle loss. Without enough protein, you may experience more rapid muscle loss over time, making it harder to maintain strength. How much protein should you eat? Seniors should aim for about 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. Spread your protein intake evenly across your meals to support muscle protein synthesis throughout the day. So, rather than having one massive protein meal, try to eat protein at every meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Some of the best protein sources include lean meats like chicken, turkey, and fish, eggs, dairy products like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu. 3. Creatine supplementation, the accelerator. Here's where things get really interesting. One of the most effective and well-researched supplements for seniors who want to build muscle faster is creatine. Creatine is a compound that naturally occurs in your muscles and provides energy for short bursts of high-intensity exercise. It has been shown to increase muscle mass, strength, and power in people of all ages. But the great thing about creatine is that it's particularly effective for seniors, as it helps offset the decline in muscle mass and strength that comes with aging. So, how does creatine work? Increases energy for muscle contraction. Creatine helps replenish ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the energy currency of the cell, allowing you to push harder during resistance exercises. This means you can perform more sets, more representatives, and with heavier weights, leading to faster muscle growth. Improves muscle recovery. Creatine also helps with muscle recovery, reducing the time it takes for muscles to repair and grow. Supports bone health. Research has shown that creatine can also help improve bone density, which is especially important for seniors. How to take creatine? The typical dose is around 3 to 5 grams per day. You can take it with water or mix it into a smoothie or protein shake. Creatine can be taken at any time of day, but many people prefer to take it after a workout, when their muscles are more receptive to nutrients. Real-life testimonials, seniors who've seen dramatic results. Now, let's hear from some incredible seniors who have implemented these strategies and have seen impressive results. These stories are proof that you can build muscle, improve strength, and regain vitality, even after the age of 60. Testimonial 1. Betty, 72. Betty, a retired nurse, had always been active, but after turning 70, she noticed a noticeable decline in her strength and mobility. She decided to try incorporating resistance training, increased protein, and creatine into her routine. I was feeling weaker than I ever had. I couldn't keep up with my grandkids, and my muscles were sore all the time. But after just a couple of months of doing strength training with light weights, eating more protein, and taking creatine, I felt a huge difference. I have so much more energy, I'm stronger, and I can walk longer distances without getting tired. I feel like I've got my life back. The creatine really helped me push harder in my workouts, and now I feel like I'm in the best shape I've been in for years. Testimonial 2. Paul, 65. Paul, a retired teacher, was having trouble with his balance and strength after spending years sitting behind a desk. He started resistance training 3 times a week, focusing on compound movements, and upped his protein intake. I never thought I'd get back into lifting weights at my age, but after a few weeks of doing it, I felt stronger. My balance improved, and I wasn't afraid of falling anymore. I was really surprised at how much my body responded. I could even do a few push-ups for the first time in years. My muscle tone is better, and I feel healthier overall. Testimonial 3, Ruth, 70. Ruth, a former athlete, wanted to regain her strength after dealing with chronic pain from arthritis. She started resistance training, added more protein to her meals, and began supplementing with creatine. My strength was fading, and I wasn't moving as easily as I used to. I started taking creatine, and within weeks, I could feel the difference. I wasn't as sore after my workouts, and my joints felt more flexible. I feel so much stronger now. I'm doing things I thought I'd never be able to do again, like walking for an hour without pain. I'm more active and full of energy. It's amazing how much creatine has helped me. Practical tips for seniors to build muscle faster. Now that you've heard some inspiring stories, let's wrap things up with some practical, actionable steps you can take to accelerate your muscle building journey. Start with resistance training. Aim for at least 2 to 3 sessions per week, focusing on compound exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups. Start light and gradually increase the intensity. Increase your protein intake. Make sure to include a source of protein at every meal. Consider increasing your protein intake to around 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Add creatine to your routine. Take 3 to 5 grams of creatine per day to enhance your strength and recovery. It's one of the most well-researched and effective supplements for muscle growth. Stay consistent. Building muscle takes time. Stay consistent with your training and nutrition, and be patient with the process. Rest and recover. Don't forget that muscle building happens during recovery. Get enough sleep and allow your muscles to repair. Conclusion: the power to build muscle at any age. Remember, building muscle after 60 is not just about aesthetics, it's about preserving your strength, mobility, and independence. With the right strategies, including resistance training, protein, and creatine supplementation, you can build muscle 3 times faster than you might expect. So, start today. Incorporate these strategies into your life and get ready to experience a new level of strength and vitality. You're never too old to start building muscle, and the benefits will last a lifetime. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm so excited to continue this journey with you. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.